Master of Ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'd like to read you a novel and take you into the life of Grachel Monis Juma. The novel is titled A Walk to Remember. I present to you A Walk to Remember. Chapter 1. Born with a Blast. April 30th, 94. Forgot my own birthday, did I? Abu Dhabi. No, Joyce, they are just regular cramps. Don't you remember what happened with Joel last year? She will take her own sweet time too. Don't worry, you're not in labor. No, doctor, please, I can feel her. She's going to be out any second now. Please check down there. No, Joyce, relax. Doctor, please, I beg you. Moments later. Oh no, Joyce, I can see her. She'll be out any second. Let's wheel you to the delivery room. A few seconds later, splat goes the water bag. All over the nurse, all over the doctor, and all over the delivery room door. Within the next hour, Grachel and Monis entered the world, literally with a blast. Chapter 2. The Tomboyish Bookworm. For as long as she could remember, she recognized herself as a boy. For most of her adolescence life in India, she had a boy cut, aggressive nature, very stubborn, her love for Bollywood action heroes, watching WWF with her dad, and playing gully cricket with her brothers and the other boys played a huge role in her gender dysphoria. She was convinced that she is a boy stuck in a girl's body. Thanks to her bull-headed nature and being a Taurian, of course, she only had a handful of friends. The true close friends that she had were her books. Fiction, non-fiction, sci-fi, newspapers, you name it, anything with words, she would have gobbled it up. So long story short, she was a voracious reader and a fighter head, all at the same time. Chapter 3. Migration to the Pearl Island. At the age of 10, her family decided to move to Bahrain, and she, with her boycott hair, suddenly found herself in a school filled with more girly girls than she had ever encountered in her life. She started growing her hair longer and tried to behave like a lady, but unfortunately, she couldn't let go of the tomboy in her. Most teachers absolutely hated her personality, and she was literally the outstanding student of class. But somehow, despite their collective efforts, she managed to top the class each and every time. Her only solace during those turbulent teenage years were the huge libraries at home and at school that held the 1,000+ friends that were the closest to her heart. Of course, books. Chapter 4. Return to Amchi, Mumbai, in India. After graduating high school, she headed back to Mumbai for her undergrad degree with her equally stubborn Taurian boyfriend, now husband, Hamid Juma. Embarking on a new adventure filled with lots of street food, lots of shopping, watching movies every single day after lectures, and making joint 5-year plans. Hamid played a huge role in turning the bookworm in her into a book monster by feeding her up to 5 books a day sometimes. That's when she knew that it's true love and he's the one. Chapter 5. Back to Pavilion. The blissful years in India finally came to an end, and that was 3 years ago. She got to do a lot of reading, painting, and eating, clearly. But after a while, she realized that she could no longer talk without mumbling or read any book without getting distracted and keeping it aside. That's when it hit her. She had to reinvent herself. During this phase, she stumbled upon Toastmasters and realized that Best Club was the best way to get out of the rut that she was in. Chapter 5, the final chapter for now, to the future. Last September marked the exodium of the next chapter of this novel. One crazy job, one area competition, one baby in the making, and one internship later. Here's Grachel Monis Juma signing off with the promise that this walk will continue, with more chapters to live and more chapters to share. Until next time, back to you, Master of Ceremonies.